it looks like we're pretty much done with the singles, which now brings us to the album for tonight. Miss Reneé Rapp has finally dropped her sophomore album, Still Love Snow Angel. There are a couple of tracks actually that I really, really still just adore from that album. Let me take a second so I can actually update my stream settings because I just want to edit my title. Give me a sec. But while I do that, oh no, it might not be. I should. Yeah. Can I edit it? Yeah. Okay, I can edit it. To Reneé. Oops. Reneé Rapp. Okay, let me save that. Perfect. Close. Should update momentarily. There you go. Okay, cool. Let me restart. Reneé Rapp, sophomore album just came out today. Bite Me. This is a follow-up to her previous album, Snow Angel. Still so many incredible tracks from the album. The vocals on that, on her. Damn. And she's so, pardon my French, which is ironic because I speak French and that's my mother tongue, but she's so fucking funny. I don't know if you've been watching her interviews, but like her interview with Z-Way had me on the floor crying of laughter. She's just she's unhinged, but in the best way possible. So this is the type of energy I want to see in the album. So this album has 12 tracks. We've technically already reacted to 3 of them. Leave Me Alone, Mad, and Why She's Still Here. So we're going to get through them first, clearly on the track list. And then after we do, we're getting through the 9 brand new tracks off of the album, including Shy, which I think is a single that was released today alongside the album. If you want to watch the reactions, by all means, you can go to my channel and watch them on demand. Otherwise, I will be watching the music videos later. Let's go. Bite Me. That sounds weird.
I'm a real bad girl, but a real good kisser.
I feel like I should have sunglasses and just like raise the middle finger up in the air. That whole like leave me alone, bitch. I wanna have fun. It's so fun to sing. I love the whole like electro rock side of it all. Now we have an album. Which is what a line. I still can't get over it. Sick of it all.
Trying to talk business. Leave me alone, bitch. I wanna have fun. I just wanna dance, don't take my picture. Leave me alone, bitch. I wanna have fun. My ex walked in.
These 2 lines are crazy. Put the 3 of us together now, a real tongue twister. Crazy. You know what? A great opener to the album. I love the energy of it. This is what I want to see more on the album because I know the other 2 tracks are a little more tame, I guess, in a way. But I really had like that single just struck a chord with me. Loved it immediately. It's so much fun. There's kind of this like cheerleader type of call and response situation happening with the song, which I think is super catchy. It's really putting out a statement. I think it's starting the album on the right track. Great track. I still listen to it once in a while. There's nothing more to add to this. Come on, next one. Mad.
Take 5, we've been at it all night. Not sorry in the world I ain't already said. Oh, Christ, getting hard to be nice. Not a single little curse on your head. Don't want me dead. Okay, I get it. You wanna be mad. I wish I could take that pretty little face and shake some sense into you. All the time you wasted being mad. We could have been cute and we could have been stupid. All of the time you wasted your head. We could have been having sex. You could have been getting all of my time, but you were being mad.
Her falsettos, like her breathy falsettos, are so fun.
Okay, you can patch your lips, puff on cigarette, face on Marlboro bed. Slow down, put my finger in your mouth, pull the bitter taste out. Baby, you can have me instead. Okay, I get it. You wanna be mad.
Yeah, you're dealing with some ego, Reneé.
I wish I could take that pretty little face and shake some sense into you. All of the time you wasted being mad. We could have been cute and we could have been stupid. All of the time you wasted your head. We could have been having sex. You could have
There's kind of like a desperation in her performance in this track that kind of causes her voice to break a little bit, but like break on key.
All of the time you wasted being mad. We could have been cute and we could have been stupid. Hey, you. All of the time you were fucking with my head. You could have been having sex. You could have been getting all of my time, but you're being mad. Could have been getting
So yeah, this was the second single that came out. I loved how it really like it came out kind of in a, you know, following the track list, which is like more of a storytelling type of approach. I honestly have been listening more to Leave Me Alone than Mad. I think Mad is a great song, but I was waiting for it to really be in the context of the album. If the album is good, it's something that I'm going to listen to like the entire thing on repeat. So I knew that I was going to get to it at some point, but yeah, no, it's still a great song, and I love more like her challenging some sort of ego on behalf of the other person she's referring to. It matches well in terms of energy with Leave Me Alone, but like more of a personal, like intimate life, right, rather than like public life, but still very much like I'm a push around and shove and whatever. Next track, Why Is She Still Here, which I've listened to before, and then we're getting into the new stuff, but we're quick into getting a slower song.
You should probably tell her to, 'cause I can't keep sleeping undercover. It's like she's always in the room. She's on that tower wrapped up around my head, and I know this not to the mirror I shouldn't have read. No, it's not fair, 'cause if it's you and I, then why is she still here?
That is crazy control. Oh,
say shit when you introduce me as your friend.
That's some BS.
Yes, that's what it is, but don't you do that shit again.
Facts.
It's funny 'cause it did.
That's crazy.
Feel like friends on a kitchen floor.
Which I feel this might be a callback to the kitchen song from her first EP.
God forbid I draw any attention to questions you never answered. Well, except for who's fucking up at you. Got me lower.
Wild.
She's still there, so tell me now why I'm still here.
Once again, those vocals. It's the run, like the fractional run. I think this is the one that was like the most vocal out of all the singles, right? The more performance leaning. All right. What a journey. We've got 1/4 of the album done already. But those were the singles that I knew before. So guess what? Now we're getting into the new stuff. And this is what I was excited to hear. Okay, next one. Sometimes.
You tell me you love me. You say that you care. Bring me to the party. Then you leave me stranded there.
Aye,
I
okay.
thought I could do it. Thought I could be fun. Now I'm breaking all my rules. At night you say things you don't mean in the morning. And I won't play the part.
Oh, we're really getting into sad hours already. Huh.
If I can't have you, then let me find someone else. I'm tired of being a good time. It's killing me having you sometimes. If you still want her, then leave me here by myself. I know what I said, but it's not fine. It's killing me having you sometimes. Sometimes.
Ooh.
This is predictable, but I need you more than just physical. It's eating me alive just thinking about the nights you're by her side. So if you're gonna let me go, let me go. 'Cause getting over you's gonna take a toll. Please don't make it worse, I need to know. 'Cause if I can't have you, then let me find someone else. I'm tired of being a good time. It's killing me having you sometimes. If you
Wow.
still want her, then leave me here by myself.
We're really getting some sort of like storyline so far. Oh. Ooh, her I shivers again. Her falsetto.
But just tell me that I'm so dumb and how I got it all wrong. But it's easier to lie. If I can't have you, then let me find someone else. I'm tired of being a good time. It's killing me having you sometimes. If you still want her, then let me up.
The disrespect.
I know what I said, but it's not fine. It's killing me having you sometimes.
The disrespect of feeling like you're just wanted for the better, not the all of it, you know? and being a filler to a certain extent. Like whenever the person is bored, whenever they just want to have fun, they call upon you, but they don't want more depth to it. They don't want more connection to it. Ew. That's like my only reply to that. But honestly, her vocal performance, her falsetto is incredible. And just there's something so like when she sings a sad song, it sounds sad. There's pain in her voice. There's like this, I don't know, like this, I can't quite put my finger on it, but it hurts. It hits in the gut. Whew. Okay, that's one of the better, if not one of the best ballads I've heard in a long time. Okay, but that brings us to Kiss It, Kiss It. Okay, now we're picking up a bit. Ooh. Okay. Now we know where the kissing is going. Oh, I like that. From a production standpoint, that was interesting. It's one of those tracks that if you listen to in the sun, like driving, it's like it's so much fun and like easy to vibe along to, but then you pay attention to the lyrics and you're like, not suited for work. Ooh. I don't know if in the storyline of the tracks she's with somebody else, right? That she just met. So it's like, well, kind of got my answer. Never mind, I take that back. Met a girl out on these. Have you ever had a date? I mean, I haven't had it in a long time, but like a date where it's like everything is going so well, you just end up spending actually like 12 hours together and then 24 hours together and maybe even 2 days together. It's happened to me once or twice in my life where it's like, it just, as long as it's going well, you just continue doing it. And you just, for some reason, combine your lives together for a little while, disappear, and then just live it together. And then sometimes what happens is the moment that it stops, that's when like the dream or the fantasy stops and like you just never see each other again. But yeah, no, that seems like you're, you know what it seems like? It seems like a rebound. That's what it is. After the emotional trauma from the previous person in the previous tracks, Sounds like you're getting some sort of distraction, entertainment. But it's a great track. I loved it. The fun kind of, yeah, summer vibe, just guitar, fun. Okay, we are now heading to a good girl. Sure. Ooh. What a throwback.
Darling, we can't be alone together. One hit and we don't know any better. T-shirts and no skirts on every dresser. I had to take a little break and get my shit together.
Ooh.
Sexy yoga. Ooh, safe sex and no drugs. Ooh, until you showed up. Yeah, I was doing alright, being a real good girl. About to
Oh.
promise I was just have one drink and then leave like a grown-up. Until you showed up. I wasn't planning on dancing till the sun came up.
Hey, this kind of like 80s synth wave situation.
I had my hand in my keys, it was over. Until you showed up. Show me your lip tattoo a little closer so I can just get a little tongue-tied and twisted and sentimental. I took right into you and you put down the saxophone. Ooh, I know I probably shouldn't though. Ooh, fuck it, baby, take me home.
Whoa.
Alright, being a real good girl. About to call it a night, I promise. I was just have one drink and then leave like a grown-up. Until you showed up. I wasn't planning on dancing till the sun came up. Was gonna sleep all alone, I promise. I had my hand in my keys, it was over. Until you showed up.
Hey. I love the production on this track. Oh. We saw that because clearly media training is not a thing, huh? I love it. I love the melody. Hey. No, I really, really, really loved it. I love the production on this one. That's aligned with what the sounds that I typically like. I love the storytelling of it. I love the blunt honesty of it. I think it's well written. The only thing, okay, and this is the part where people are going to tell me that I'm either super annoying, super picky, or they're going to hate me because I'm going to do something that they're going to remember forever every time they listen to the song. The only thing I would have done differently, and it's just like a detail, is I'm not a big fan of like the until you showed up. I would have done something like that was until you showed up, instead of having a sound like, if I go back in the track, I don't know if I'm going to be in the right area. Come on. Hold on. What is going on? So I'm gonna, okay. Let me do that. You see that? Until you showed up. I would have done something like, that was until you showed up, which basically is the same amount of syllables, so that works out sonically, or melodically rather. But I don't know, I would have kind of made it because it seems a little more. Here's the thing: there's obviously the sound wise, but also like that was Until You Showed Up makes it more nostalgic because you're talking about memories, and then it just matches with the production of the sound, in my opinion. Anyway, that's the only little thing. And I hope that Reneé doesn't ever watch this and go like, he's right, and now I'm annoyed that this is not something I did on track, because then I would feel so guilty. But personal opinion. So now I will stop talking about that and move on to the next track, which, by the way, we're at midpoint already. I can't have you around me anymore. Now we're back more of in a guitar mode, which was, well, I mean, that's not what I meant. It sounds a little bit like Snow Angel. That's what I meant. The album, not the single, by the way.
I get funny when you're around me. We always do dumb shit and piss everybody off. Tell me where you'll be, and I'll leave my own party. It's probably a problem if it's this hard to stop. Now it's causing lots of issues with my baby at home, cause in every single picture we're a little too close. And I love you, but I wanna, and it's making me feel unsure.
Oh.
So I can't have you around me anymore.
Is there an overlap that happened?
Somehow we always,
Unless that's maybe an ex that you're hanging out with, and that's...
nothing ever happens, but it still feels real good. And I wish she didn't, but I see why she hates it.
Honestly, me
She
too.
wants to be the only one who's allowed to look. It's the root of every issue, it's the reason we fight. And I don't wanna have to choose, but I'm taking a side. Cause if it isn't me, it's her who's gonna close that door.
Yeah.
So I can't have you around me anymore. There's places we went that I'll keep to myself, and you got to know me a little too well. But you'll never be someone I wish that I didn't know. And she'll never be you, but she keeps me on course, and I'm not supposed to wonder if I should be yours. So I can't
Ooh, dancing with the devil, huh?
around
Tempted.
me anymore.
I love how simple it was kept production wise. You know, there's just this bass, I think. It's not quite a guitar. I think it's a bass. And this white noise in the back and her vocals. And I think there isn't even much like vocal layering in that one. I love how like stripped it was. And really focused on the lyrics and the performance. I wish we would have had like a bit more of a bigger dramatic note at the end. Although the story didn't really call for it, but anyway, all this to say that the length of the time really, the length of the track was really respectable in my opinion for the production that it was. Like I wouldn't have taken like a unless we had a bridge. But yeah, I would have had extended the track any longer. But I can't help thinking, I think I might have wrecked the other song for people. Probably cursing at me for like ruining it for you guys. Because you're going to think of me literally every single time you get to that part. Sorry. Anyway, but I'm having a lot of fun listening to the album. It's really entertaining. It's something that feels, gee, I'm so lost in my tabs. Hold on. Yeah. I love the kind of like the up and down that's going. Usually I'm not a big fan of that, but I'm really having fun going like through the waves and the feelings and the the badness of it, like being on the side of the person who's making mistakes. That's different, and I love it, because usually a typical pop album is like, you did me wrong, you broke my heart. Yeah. Anyway, next, the single I think that came out with the album today, Shy. Ooh.
It's hard to make me nervous. Much easier to piss me off.
Shocker.
But whenever you're around, babe, I kiss the ground you're walking on. Oh, what a good time to be alive. I'm good at keeping it cute, but on the inside, I'm freaking out.
We got kind of like a punk energy to it. But who are we talking about though? I shouldn't be laughing.
But my hands work differently on you. Oh, what a good time to be alive. I'm good at keeping it cute, but on the inside, I'm freaking out. Thinking about how bad I need you. Don't ever really care when you pull it my hair. Baby, ruin my life. I want it bad, I swear.
There's something about the production where her vocals are a little more drawn. They're pulled to the back. There's two layers vocally. Anyway, it's really interesting. It's like more indicative of a punk type of production. Like Avril Lavigne a little bit, which would be the best like cross line between punk and pop.
All your clothes.
Yeah, like la, like the whole ah is like very punk as well. See, maybe this is the type of track I wouldn't necessarily listen to on its own. But as part of the album, I really like it. If I were to go like through the album top down, would not skip it. As a song by itself, it's a little less aligned with what I tend to gravitate towards in terms of music. So I don't think I would go back as much, but I still appreciate the moment for what it is. So I don't want to say that we are, but we're sort of hitting some mid album slump. We're past mid album, but I feel like we're kind of hitting. I mean, I just, the next one is At Least I'm Hot, so I'm really hoping this is going to be a picker upper. But yeah, I'm kind of, this one is a little more like, it takes a bit more energy to get through. That's why I'm like, as a single song, I wouldn't necessarily go back to it, but I don't know. We got still four more tracks. Let's see what we have in store.
I've tried being patient with my agent, but then I had a change of heart.
I spoke too soon.
I swear I'm gonna end up behind bars. I even tried.
I hate myself.
I'm a little blessed and all that stress in my hot mess. I kinda wanna crash my car. Oh, life's a bitch. Wow, so am I?
And I'm eating my words, so. I mean, that's a smart choice in production. That contrast between like the confidence
How you doing, eh?
and the dramatics of it.
Damn, but you look so fit.
I can guarantee that the problem is
I like that. It kind of. Ooh,
Alright, fuck it.
the I Can't Figure Out reminds me of, and the track actually reminds me of the song she did for Mean Girls. I mean, that's a vibe. If I can't be. Oh, I'll wait.
But let me make this crystal clear. I might be down, but I'm still bad. Yeah, how about that? I don't know if you're new around here, but let me make this crystal clear. I might be down, but I'm still bad. Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. Rather be in my bag than stuck in my thoughts. Now that's a statement. I love the disco energy to it. Hey. All right, we got the picker upper I wanted. All right. Next track. I think I like you better when you're gone. I can think of people when I read that. Ooh.
I got a funny feeling something's wrong.
Wow, her
I think I
vocals.
like you better. I think I like you better when you're out of sight, out of mind. Even with the shit that you don't like. Had a little fun, got a little drunk, and it didn't kill nobody, right? 1 week until you get back. Admit that
Wow.
it makes me sad. Count down the days in different ways.
The runs.
Supposed to miss you and wish that you were here. But the more I drink, the more I think you might just disappear. I got a funny feeling something's wrong. I think I like you better. I think I like you better when you're gone.
I don't know who this one is about. Is it about the person she was fooling around with, or her main thing, or somebody else completely different?
3,000 miles away, 3 times odds from my face, and we're back in 2 different bags. Admit that it makes me sad, counting down the days and the
The vocals on this track.
I know that I'm supposed to miss you, and I wish that you were here.
Has a bit of an R&B feel to it.
The more I think you might just disappear. I got a funny feeling something's wrong. I think I like you better. I think I like you better when you're gone. I think I like you better. I think I like you better when you're gone.
Hey.
I think I like you better. I think I like you better when you're gone.
Ooh. I really liked it. Whoop. Let me stop that. I really, really liked it. It was a bit of a softer track, honestly. Respectable length, but I really just enjoyed the R&B vibe of it. And her vocals are epic. And it was softer than I expected it to be, considering the title of the track. Like, I think I like you better. Although, yeah, I should have known. It's I think I like you better when you're gone, not I like you better when you're gone. Yeah. I mean, I haven't spoken all that much about the lyrics. They're pretty much, pretty much like straightforward. So if you follow the lyrics, like, you know what it is about. She's not hiding much. She's pretty straightforward and honest. But yeah, just, living life. That's all. Okay. That's so, I was about to say Raven. That's a Raven. No, that's so funny. Oh, that sounds dark. Well, I think That's So Funny is going to be used sarcastically.
With secrets only you knew, dressed up my anger and tailored it to suit you. Taught me to look over my shoulder. Aaliyah said, be careful, girl, you don't really know her. Look at the mess you made, what a mess. It's comical at best. Yeah, that's so funny, baby, that you would tell it like that. You paint yourself rather lovely, baby, don't you? Yeah, that's so funny, baby, that you could play it all back and skip every part where I loved you and loved you and loved you. I loved you. That's so funny.
Sounds so funny.
Now everyone hates you, except of course my lawyer. 'Cause you spoiled him, girl. But here comes a spoiler. The show's really over. If you're looking for closure, you got a better shot with God than you do with me. Yeah, that's so
Is that related to the NDA?
funny that you would tell it like that.
Because, like, if her lawyer likes her, it's because Renee's causing problems. So that lawyer's keeping her job, you know?
That you could play it all back and skip every part where I loved you and loved you and loved you. I loved you and you loved the attention it got you. Took my love, twisted it to a fuck you.
Oh. But that's where the musical theater training pays off.
So funny,
Ouch.
that you would do me like that. You're so funny.
In the most sarcastic way possible. That is intense. But we're really getting a sad ending to the album, which I did not expect. Now I don't know in what legal trouble you got, girl, but anyway, you better get away from that person as much as possible, which I think you are doing from what I understand, but yeah. Okay, well that brings us to our last track of the album, which is called You'd Like That, Wouldn't You? You'd like that, wouldn't you? Yeah. There's a comma missing, if I'm gonna be honest.
If I drive
But that's
to
it.
the spot and my tips
Oops.
spilled out on my cherry top and apologize for a lot. Would you like that? Would you like that? If I sat on your couch and I cried my pretty little blue eyes out, begging, baby,
Ooh.
please take me back.
Whoa. Whoa, the switch up.
ever, ever cheat again.
That's actually hilarious. Not for the people involved, but just as a line. Wow.
If I cut my heart out of my chest and bled out in my living room, yeah, you're sick and you like that. I bet you like that, wouldn't you? I bet you probably touch yourself at night thinking, I'm thinking you. Yeah, you like that, you like that. I bet you like that, wouldn't you? If I can never love somebody new, no one tastes quite like you do. You like that, wouldn't you?
Honestly, I think this is in the better tracks of the album. I really like the rock vibe to it. And there's something kind of in your face about it, of like, yeah, I'm not as dumb as you think I am. Like I'm onto your stuff. Like yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you? Of course you would. Of course. I really like the energy of it. It's funny, the album we started as a mess and we're kind of finishing up as a mess. If anything, on brand. Very much on brand. But yeah, now that we have finished the album, that was the last track. I think as an album, there are definitely great tracks in it. Some of them are growers more than like immediately like favorites. There's a couple of them that I really want to go back to listen to. You'd Like That, Wouldn't You is definitely one of them. At Least I'm Hot, love that disco energy. Kiss It Kiss It, wild, but love it. Obviously Love Me Alone, like I said at the beginning. Most of the up tempo I think tracks, which we really had an album that like went up and down in energy. And honestly, it kind of really just matches Reneé as an artist, as a personality. So I can't, like, it's her. It's her. I had a good time listening to the album. I really enjoyed it. It was a good album. Now, the big question is, do I prefer this one to Snow Angel? Because Snow Angel was powerful. Although, mind you, the later tracks in the album, there were a lot of slower tracks at the like second half of the album. So I don't know. I think this album is gonna require a couple listens, really just get to get into it. I mean, not that I didn't get into it, but just really to solidify it. So, but I had a great time nonetheless, and I'm loving the transparency and the brutal honesty on this album. Like, she opened up about cheating, which, holy crap, not a lot of people do, by the way, in music like that. Usually they kind of paint themselves as the victim, not the villain. So I mean, I appreciate Reneé for that. That creates a greatly interesting storyline. But yeah, that was Bite Me, which now put in perspective makes a lot of sense as an album title. There's a lot of tracks of like, yeah, just challenge me, just like, yeah, let's face it, let's face each other. And then, well, the Bite Me could go in one of two ways. Either it's like tension, like angry tension, or sexual tension. Yeah, that works out. But that was Bite Me by Reneé Rapp. Hope you guys had a great time listening to it as much as I did.